you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm embarrassed. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Fainer.
And I'm Peas.
We're Yooper Product Reviews where we try shit.
So you don't have to buy shit.
So what do we got today, Peas?
Today we have the iON Tailgater Bluetooth speaker. This is a portable Bluetooth speaker, believe it or not.
I thought it was an amp.
You thought this was a guitar amp. No, this
thought it was. Yeah,
this is a guitar amp.
That's what I thought.
But look at how damn close these things are.
Yeah.
They're almost identical. This is just like a little bedroom amp or whatever you want to call it. Legit Bluetooth speaker here.
When you think of a Bluetooth speaker, I think it's very common to think of rectangle and not square. You know what I mean? Like if this was smushed down this low above the ground.
That's a good point. Like,
you would go, that's probably a Bluetooth speaker, but it's a fucking square.
Like this is not a rectangle, but it is.
Yeah.
Two long sides and two short sides. This
so
is
like if it's not smushed down, your brain goes, oh, that's like a speaker cabinet for a guitar or something. But then
I gotta say, this thing's pretty crazy, and it has. I don't know what other feature it could have. Maybe like a blender.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff on this thing. There's more than meets the eye with this thing.
Let's start. Let's give them the spec rundown. Now we're gonna give you
a sound.
We'll give you a sound comparison, and we'll do a little quick sound comparison between a couple of the two speakers. So some of the specs.
Okay, so
ready? And
yes.
And go.
All right. Okay, so this is the iON audio fucking tailgater. We have on we have on the front. You have your radio right here. You got your tune buttons. Yes.
That's pretty unique.
That's another thing.
I didn't even know radios still existed outside of cars.
I didn't either.
I thought only cars had radios.
I thought my car just came with my music. That's a radio.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, that's what a radio is.
I thought that. Oh, okay.
But that's pretty cool because if you don't have whatever.
If you don't have it, it's not on there.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, it's like a seat warmer. If it's not in your car, you're like, what the fuck? Okay, so radio, AM, FM, blah blah blah. You got your master volume.
It's got old school antenna here, so you get reception. We've tested it out. It works. We're not going to do it because then we'd have to.
Yeah, if you go to the beach, bring your aluminum foil.
Copyright shit.
So yeah.
Volume.
You got your. It shows you when you are paired to Bluetooth, so I assume it'll flash blue because that seems like the color of Bluetooth.
It does.
Naturally. You hit the disconnect button and it'll disconnect you from the Bluetooth. You got your auxiliary input, naturally. Everything has those these days. This is your mic input right here. Same thing you'd see like on a soundboard or whatever. And then you got your mic volume to the microphone, which plugs in right there, and there you go. Look at that. See?
What else we got on here?
Okay,
so what is this
here? Yeah, here's the really cool part. So tilt that forward, and I'll show you guys. So on the top here, we've got a little slot, and at first you go, "That's a handle." Well, you'd be dead wrong because there's nothing to grab on. There's an inner slot and then an outer slot, and you're probably thinking, "Oh yeah, phone, iPad," and you'd be right.
That is not what I thought.
No.
I thought this was for like sheet music.
And that's what, which is reasonable to think, because when you said that, I thought that's what it meant.
All right, put the mic down.
What would you? Come on. They need to
put the mic down. They can still
freedom of speech, bro.
They can still hear. Also, you've got a little USB charging dock right here, so you can charge your phone off of this.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but let's say you do plug in your phone. You gonna come in closer?
I'm gonna freaking do this.
Oh, okay.
So let's see.
Most iPhones they plug in from the bottom when you're charging.
Hopefully you can see that.
So you can loop it around. There's a little trough there, and then you just set your iPhone right in there. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So
very well thought out.
Yeah. I don't know if that did anything or did any justice, but essentially if you're trying to stick this in here like that, and the audio jack is coming out and around, it's not going to sit in there. So that's why that groove is in there, so it can actually.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
Which is kind of a good
idea.
idea. Yeah, it's a really good idea.
It's ingenious. Like, so simple, but also you've got some really nice handles here on the side, so you can let this thing out really easily. It's got some beef to it.
It does. It's pretty heavy.
Also on the back here, it's got, you can plug it in with a standard. I don't know if you'd call it auxiliary power cable or whatever that's called. That standard shape that pretty much everything uses.
Yeah, like on the back of any printer or whatever, it's like the trapezoid one.
And then also you've got, which is really nice here, nice little LED battery
power level.
Power level.
Power levels are so underrated.
Yep. And then, how many hours of battery life? This is
50 hours of battery life. Not 15, as in 30 plus 20, as in 49 plus 1. 50 hours of battery life.
50.
Yeah, as in
50.
Yeah. 2 days. And
I'm
then
50.
And then
50 years
two more
old.
hours. So, yeah. That's a long time.
That's insane. But being this big, it can have a big battery, but with the output, you would think that it would kind of be like a 1-to-1 ratio. The bigger the thing got, the battery would be like only able to keep up.
The bigger the animal, the more energy it takes to move around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Good point.
Yep.
So, anyway, thing's pretty legit. You got your steel...
reinforced corners.
Yep, reinforced corners there. It's pretty rugged. I mean, it's not quite as portable as something like this. Yeah. And I don't know that I don't think it's waterproof or anything, but overall, thing's legit.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it gets to a point where the quality of a speaker and it being like portable, but maybe a little clunky, because it's not like, oh, what's going on, guys? You bring this into the tent camping to watch a movie, that's completely unreasonable. You'd obviously want to bring that.
Yeah, this you can throw in your backpack.
But
it's easy to carry around.
But if you went to I don't know, go and to the beach and you show up and your friends are sitting there drinking beer talking about baseball and you're like, fuck this, and you lay this in front of them, they're like, whoa, what's that? And you start playing music and everybody's having a good time now because the sound is huge. It's like your own little mini party.
Yeah.
So I would want this for the beach over this. No offense to that.
The only thing, I don't know how well this would hold up to
sand.
Dust.
That's true.
Sand. Water.
All right, we're having a party at the tennis courts then.
But tailgate. It's a tailgater.
There you go.
So
don't spill beer on it. Cheers.
Anyway, retails for $169. 160.
160. Yeah.
160. This I think retailed for $200 when I got it. We just did another Bluetooth speaker, which will probably be up before we do this one. That retails for $100. So for $60 more, you get this big badass thing.
And a microphone. And a radio.
And a microphone. And a radio.
And 50 hours of battery life.
And you can sing a little Whitney Houston.
And hang on. Okay. Just want to prove a point there.
Can you go this way? I'd probably go this way. Personally.
Oh, yeah. That's what I did for open mic. Use your iPad for open mic if you have one. Screw sheet music. This is 2016.
2016. All right, so let's do a little sound comparison. So we're going to take time out. We'll be right back.
All right. We got our 3 Bluetooth speakers out. Obviously, that seems to be a great theme for our videos.
This is a very inexpensive
Sylvania
that you paid, what, $40 for?
$20. Retailed for, I think, $40 at the time. It was on a Christmas special.
This is a couple years old now.
It's a couple years old, yeah. So, but anyways, either way.
We're going to work our way up to this one to give you an idea.
Yeah, so let's go here. This one's not very loud. Sounds real bland.
Yeah.
It's up all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's up all the way.
Okay, that's all the way to that
So
one.
you got that one turned on. All right, ready? And here we go.
That's all the way up on
Yeah, the volume on these things is just... All right,
and for the iON. sounds awesome.
That does. That sounds great.
Hopefully this doesn't max out the speed on the microphone.
I'll turn it down to there. But...
Turn this all the way up. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
But no distortion at all.
Yeah.
All the way up on the iPad, all the way up on the speaker.
Yeah.
And no
didn't
distortion.
It didn't garble everything together.
I like it. We can even do that.
That's pretty sweet. I like it. In case anybody's wondering, you're not gonna find this song anywhere. Well, except on YouTube. So, don't ask.
Don't ask.
Kidding.
So,
this song sucks.
Anyway, I think that pretty much says all that needs to be said.
Yeah, I think out of all the Bluetooth speakers, this one's definitely
pretty legit. The only drawback is that it is big, but you know, if you want big, you're gonna get big sound.
Yep.
50 hours of battery life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is true though, what he just said. That is the trade-off. Like there's no substitute for, like, you can't have a little speaker and make it sound like it. You just can't do it. It's when you have big, you're gonna get big sound. So that's why this thing sounds so much louder. So
there's no replacement for displacement, like they say with cars. It's kind of the same thing with speakers. The bigger, the better.
I like this thing.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
That's awesome. I'm really impressed. So
yeah,
I
thought it was gonna be pretty chintzy.
Yeah,
because I'd never heard of that brand before. I didn't know anything about it.
Right.
My buddy dropped it off and was like, "Hey, check this thing out," and I was like, okay, and then actually messed around a little bit. I'm like, damn, son.
Right? And you know, and like I was saying before, usually when something says all in one, like it's like, okay, well, instead of having this big thing, you chopped it up into 5 pieces, and you know what I mean? It's just like, it's a little bit of this, like, quality of the radio, like, goes down, you know what I mean? So it's, all the little parts are going to be like really minimal quality, but it's not. It's actually pretty sweet.
Exactly. And
don't judge.
I don't know. I don't remember what kind of battery this is, so I don't know how long the battery lasts, like from a longevity standpoint over the years.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like lithium ion is really good.
Lithium ion is really good.
But if you get like
NiCad,
they just they wear out over time. I don't know what this is. Let me see if it says on here.
It should say. I'm pretty sure it's lithium ion.
I don't know.
Either way,
I don't know. It doesn't.
But
we'd have to look
my
it up,
my iPod, my Nano first gen from 2005 lasts about 25 minutes, and at the time the battery life said I think 10 hours.
Yeah, it's just over time.
10 hours to 25 minutes. That's like
time.
Whoa. So.
I would imagine you could probably replace the battery in this.
Yeah.
At some point in time, but anyway, this is the iON Tailgater, bro.
This is pretty sweet. Get it, buy it. You won't be disappointed.
Check it out.
I'm Fader.
I'm Peace. We'll
Click
see you
to
next
subscribe.
time.
Click to subscribe, and yeah, let's do another Bluetooth. Throw one at us. Bye.